Good day guys, being here. Today we're going to talk about line thickness. Okay, line thickness. So let's start. So first, create a project. And okay, so if you go to manage and additional setting, so you will see this line weight. But usually there's nothing you should, unless you know what exactly you're doing. So usually you just don't change any of them. So because these are the line, so in Revit, so all the line weight is controlled by this number. So 1, 2, 3, and then depending on what scale the drawing is, it will be printed in to different thickness. Okay, so for example, on the 1 to 100 scale drawing, the number 1 line is 0.1. But when it goes to 1 to 10, the number 1 weight become 0.1a. So just this one, just leave it as it is. So the next one is more about the line weight. So not here. So it's actually, so because all the model, so for example, if I draw a wall, so this is, if I change that to so currently thin lines is off. So if you click on TL, it become, all the line become thin line. Okay, so this is just a graphical. When you print, it will become this line. So this is a wall. Okay, so this is a cut line of the wall. So if I create let me just create a window. So WN, a window, and then you will see the line weight of the windows different to the wall. So the cut line, so these lines, there may be a door, so you will see different. So they are controlled by object style. So this is like the layer in AutoCAD. So for each for every different, for example, this is a category, wall category. So this is door category. This is window category. So if I, for example, if I model in place a different category, so if I model a casework, and if I draw a extrusion and make it high enough to be cut, so now you will see the line weight of this casework is like this. Okay, so if I change it to, so for example, I'll change it to wall, and you will notice the thickness. So can you tell the difference? Let me just Control Z, Control Z, Control Y. Looks like that's no difference, but yeah, let me maybe just change it to a category with different line weight, so you can tell the difference. So you will see the cut. So these are cut line. So the thickness of the cut line are controlled in here. So see model object, model objects. So cut. Okay. So if I, so for example, if I go to wall, so currently the wall is 4. The casework is 3. So they are actually different. Okay. So if I change, so for example, if I want this wall line to be thicker, so if I change this to 5, okay, so you will see the line become thicker. Okay, so this one currently is wall. So if I edit in place, change this to a, so for example, casework. Okay, finish model. So you will see the cut line become thinner. So this is a main setting for all the whole project. Okay, so not only this view, for every single view. Sorry, this is okay. So because it's view range. Okay, so go back to ground floor, and also you can always use override graphic. So for example, I wanted to change the line weight only in this view, so you can use this. You can change this. So for example, like this. Oh, what's happening here? Let's just do it again. Maybe change it to 7. Oh, sorry. Because this is cut line, this is project line. Okay, so just make sure in this floor plan these lines are cut lines. So if you want to make this line thicker, you need to go here. So cut line and change it to 7. Apply. See? Okay. So that's it, I think. Line weight, line style. Okay, so detail lines or model lines, they are different to project elements. So all these are model, and all the line weight of these projection lines and cut lines are under model objects. Okay, so if you need to do so, for example, detail lines. Okay, you can change different line style. Okay, and if you need, so for the same, if you need to do fill regions, so you can use a sting line or dash lines, and all these. Let me change this to this, so we can see the line. Yeah, dash line. Yeah. So all these line weights and the line style are here. So under manage additional setting, line style. Okay, so for example, you can go to line style, you will see all these all this line style in this project, and then you can, so for example, if I want to add for example, a red dash line, and click OK, and change the color and change the line weight. So just give it a number. So so maybe 6, and then change a line pattern. So dash. Okay, so apply. Okay, and then we can just draw a red dash line. Okay, so these are line style. And also, let's go back to element. Okay, so go back to element. So, and you will see all these little plus, which means there are subcategory under those category. So, for example, if I go to walls, so there are also these 3 subcategory, and the line weight of these subcategory are different. And maybe let's go to so for example, let's go to Windows, and you will see all these different subcategories. So usually when people model Windows, they will give the element different subcategory depending on what the element is. So for example, if I model a glass panel, so we will give that element this subcategory. So when we cut this window in a floor plan, it will show this color instead of black. Okay, so let's click OK and go have a look. So this is a window. Maybe let's just place it here, WN. So you will see actually this line is blue because of this. So if I go to edit family, let's go to have a look of the floor plan, and this line, there's a subcategory. See, subcategory to it. And okay, so and actually, let me just go back to the project. So I will talk about subcategory. So I'm going to use a model in place as example. Okay, so now let's just model in place. I'm going to model a window. Okay, so click OK. So now I'm going to create an extrusion. So pretend this is a glass panel. Okay, so if I do not give it, so if I just click OK, and I'll make it maybe 2 meters high, and I'll give it a material. So I'll give it a glass, and so finish it, and finish model. So now you will see this is, so you can only see the cut line of window category, which is so 3 line weight black solid line. But if you go edit in place, select this panel, and on here give it a glass subcategory and finish it, and now you will see it becomes a blue line, and the line weight becomes 2. So cut line 2. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. And also if I model edit in place again, there are, so when you model a family, you have an option to create symbolic line. Okay, so they are different to model line. So model line use the setting of lines, these lines. So you can, so if I create a model line, so you will see. Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. The same. So all in the family, all the model line and symbolic line, they share the subcategory. So you can't just create a model line and use the line style in the project. You need to choose instead of that line style, you need to choose subcategory. So for example, if I draw a glass cut, which it will be 2 and line weight 2 solid line, so it will become, you'll see that's a blue solid line. And if I draw another symbolic line, and if I choose glass projection, it will become line weight 1 blue line. Okay, so yeah, I think if I do model line, it will be same. So the difference is model line, if you draw it, you can see it in 3D view. So you will see, oh, actually the first one I did is model line as well. But the second line I did, this one, I think. Let's see what's the difference. So yeah, this is model or symbolic. So this is model line. This is a symbolic line. Symbolic line only visible in a view parallel to this view, so it can be only seen on this floor plan. So if I go to 3D view, you won't be able to see this symbolic line. But if you go to ground floor, you will see this level 1. Yes. Okay, so that's it. And also, of course, when change the scale, the line weight will change as well. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Line thickness. Yeah, and of course, usually what you see is what you get. So, and just yeah, sometimes it's the line weight will be slightly different. So just print out to check the line weight, or print PDF. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.